adding incident information to the incident within the incident group. If we open the incident group, we have several layers in here. We have some reporting party, incident information, operation periods, etc. Good information to start filling in as soon as you get a break in the action. We'll go ahead and start an editor session. The first one here is reporting party information. If I right click and go to the attribute table, this is where I've got space that I can put in a date and time, a name of a person, their cell phone number, their landline, email address, relationship, etc., and some notes about them. This is just so later on, instead of having it written on a post-it note and getting lost or thrown away in the trash, I can just double click in here. Fred Jones' phone number is and his email address and a relationship, none maybe, or maybe he's a friend, but somebody reported this guy missing. So we can just record this information in here. It gave the date and time immediately when I created the record, but just by double clicking. If I need to create another row, I can just double click to create another row, and it'll put the date and time in. Of course, this is completely modifiable, and you can go ahead and just enter any date and time that you want in here. So this information isn't spatial per se. It's just information that we can write down and have associated with the incident. So it's easily available to us later. This extra one that I created, I can simply click on that and then hit the delete key right here and get rid of that one. So I can leave this table up and now I can look at incident information. If I right click and open that attribute table, you'll note I've added another tab down the bottom. So I can now tab between incident information and reporting party. Both are open. So this is the incident information we populated earlier on by using the incident information tool. We can go ahead and modify anything we need to in here. If we guessed on the declination and that wasn't right, maybe it was 14.5, we can go ahead and change that in here if we need to edit any of that information. The PLS subjects information, we filled that out earlier when we created the point on the map. But again, I can open that attribute table and now note I have 3 tabs open at the bottom. And this is where I can go through and if some more information came in, maybe about the backpack that he had, the clothes he was wearing, his weight, his hair color, any other information that's associated with him, we can go ahead and populate that. The next one here is pretty important, is the operational periods. This is good because then each assignment or segment that's searched, we can associate with an operational period. If a clue was found, what operation period was that clue found in? And by defining our operational periods within our incident, it makes it very easy to assign them. We'll right click and again, open attribute table. So the operational periods are going to be period 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I just double click, it'll create operational period 1 for me. There's a date and time. This can be auto-populated. There's a choice in the menu up here whether you want to auto-populate the operational periods or just type them in. So you can type in must be a valid date, so I need to put a colon. So that's 6 a.m. So say we did 6 a.m. through 6 p.m. The weather, this prints out on the maps that you're going to give for the assignment maps to your searchers. If you can have it, just copy and paste it in from the NOAA website. The incident name, we need to associate operational period 1 with an incident name. So the incident name, if in this case, is the search for Joe blogs. If we know the IC, we can put that in. The planning chief, the operations chief, air ops. This is information that prints out on our task assignment forms. It's not mandatory you fill this in, but if you have the information, it's good to fill it in. The safety message also prints out all the maps for your crews for your assignments. So when you print the assignment map, it'll print any safety message that you need associated with this operational period. The comms that we're running on, so standard communication frequencies and any emergency communication frequencies associated with this. So we can go ahead and start our next operational period. You can do a copy paste. Makes it kind of easy to do. And you can go ahead and put in your operational periods, put in the weather and associate it with an incident. So once you've defined these operational periods, 1, 2, etc., we're going to want to go ahead and save that. Editor, we're going to stop editing and we're going to click yes to save.